Scientology, for all its 35-year existence, has been highly controversial. But in places like Brighton, it's become more than just a controversy. Here, it's a day-to-day reality. The young men and women recruited on these streets are joining one of the most active and powerful cults in the Western world. Scientology exerts huge influence, it commands huge wealth. Yet in southern England, the movement's European power base, there's bitter disagreement about what it is and what it stands for. Is it the road to total freedom, as its followers insist, or is it nothing more than a fraud, and in some cases even the road to total ruin? The opponents say the cult should not be taken at face value. Among their fiercest critics is Helen Ezekiel. She says in reality the cult is dogmatic and intolerant and does more harm than good. Others living in the South despise Scientology, but for different reasons. For example, the cult stands accused of breaking up families. Some followers have paid £100,000. In Brighton, Nicola Trudgeon was caught up in the Hubbard money-making machine. Steve Bisbee left the cult in 1982. He was unhappy that so little was spent on the basic welfare of staff.
The staff pay was £4 a week. In practice, £4 a week was rarely gotten by anybody. I can show you my own P45 from those days, which proves the amount of money that was paid out. And if you care to look at the statistics of the amount of gross income that was taken in during that period from the church, there is an incredible discrepancy.
For each new recruit, there's more money for the cult, and the energy put into recruitment can be seen at Brighton on every day of the year. In Scientology, a likely candidate is called raw meat. If he agrees to take the personality test they offer, it won't be long before the Scientologist announces who he is and broaches the subject of money. We secretly recorded an interview between one recruitment officer and a Facing South researcher posing as a student. Inside the recruitment centre, he was taken to an upstairs office.
Hello?
Only minutes into the conversation that followed, the Scientologist was asking for cash for a short initial course. The personality test offered in Brighton is one way of involving people in Scientology. There are others. An advertisement in a national newspaper offers help for all kinds of ailments, from tiredness to fungal infections. It's placed by the Candida Albicans Advice Centre of East Grinstead. Candida's consultant, Dr. Dorothy West, turns out to be a long-standing Scientologist, and her advice group has recommended auditing as part of their treatment. By whatever route people reach Scientology, once there they discover that total obedience to the cult's hierarchy is the top priority.